Hello friends, it's Dixie from Toddler Preschool 2 at Riverway. I wanted to talk to you today about an activity that you can do at home with some very simple materials. What we're going to make are coffee filter butterflies. All you need coffee filter, something to decorate it with, and something to put in the middle to make the body. If you don't happen to have coffee filters at your house, another thing you can use is cupcake liners. Those will work too. They'll make smaller butterflies, but they'll still work. Or just a piece of paper that you cut into a circle would work just as well. Then you would need just water and something to decorate. If you have watercolor paints, those work really, really well on the coffee filter because it sort of absorbs the paint and bleeds out. But also you could use just markers, work really well. If you wet the coffee filter first, they'll also bleed out onto the paper. Or you can sort of make your own paint using little water and food coloring. That would work too. You just wet the coffee filter. You can just wet it in the sink. You don't need to use a spray bottle, but wet it down and then start decorating. I already made a couple. I made this one. I used markers and then wet it down. I colored on it wet and then I spritzed it again so that you can see how the colors have bled out a little bit. And then to make the body for this one, I just used a regular old pinch clothespin. You may or may not have any of those. They're not as common as they were when I was young. But if you don't have something like that, you can simply use, this is just a bread tie from a loaf of bread and a cupcake filter. This I used food coloring paint. It's much lighter. It's a lighter color, but it still works. And right now I'm currently making one. I'm going to finish it up for you. I've started it. Of course, it's a rainbow. If you've been in my room, you know that Daniela and I really love rainbows. We have a lot of rainbows in our classroom. I have a prism hanging in the window, and when the sun shines on it, the rainbow lights come through and we chase rainbows. I really miss doing that with the kids. But you paint it and then you give it a good spray, and then the colors, you can see them bleeding together and making designs. Of course, you don't have to make anything this fancy. Just splash some paint on there, and then when it dries, all you do is you take your dry coffee filter, pinch it in the middle, and use whatever you've got. Your bread tie. This was a tie from some electrical cords when I bought my coffee maker to make the antenna or the body. And there you have it. You'll have some pretty little butterflies that you can decorate your windows with, or your child's room, whatever you'd like to do with them. Have fun with it, enjoy it, and I can't wait to see you again soon. Hopefully we'll be seeing some real butterflies any day now. Bye-bye.